Listen to me. God showed me what's going on. The fallen angels are going to appear as aliens, and they're going to have these powers. They're going to pretend like they can do, well, they're going to do powers. They're actually going to do it. But you need to remember, it is not power that they hold, it is knowledge. They know knowledge we can't even comprehend. They did not allow us to have certain things because that would almost make us equal to them. Not equal, but we would know too much, and they need to deceive. So that's why, like when they figure out how to run a motor with water, they disappear. That's why. AI, things like that, that's why they held on to that. A lot of people don't even know AI was born in 1950, something like that. Anyway, when these things appear, the way they're going to deceive is they're going to do things. It's going to look like miracles and power, but it's not. It is manipulation. They have learned how to use frequencies, how to use sound waves, quantum physics. These things have knowledge we can't comprehend. You need to remember they hold no power. They are using what God created and harnessing the energy and manipulating it in a fashion that they can control it. It comes off as a miracle, but it's manipulation. It's just stuff you can't even comprehend, so it comes off as a miracle. If you've never heard of something, if AI would have been presented to you when you was when I was 10 years old, it would have been a miracle because I'd never had anything to even put it. You know what I'm saying? That's why they hold these certain things from us, so they can deceive us. And I believe the Catholic Church is ran by Nephilim because, for one, you got an obelisk in the middle of St. Peter's Square. Jesus looked at them and said, "You brood of vipers, you den of vipers." The vipers are Nephilim, otherwise known as reptilians. They're vast holders of knowledge. They have a lot of knowledge locked away in the bottom parts. They're abstainers of natural affections. They seem to withstand natural affections and tend to have proclivity to things they shouldn't. Everything tracks. Everything tracks. There's so much there, and there's so much in my brain I can't get it out. They're ritualistic. They're familiar with demons. And it goes all the way back to the church during Jesus' time. The ones that killed Jesus, they hated Jesus. They were the ones that Jesus looked at and said, "You brood of vipers." It is the fake church that leads people astray. The Pope, Latin, they're all connected with leaders. If you think back during all the centuries, every time you have a king, queen, anything, there's always a religious leader, a high priest, a council, whatever, a bishop, something right there with the leaders. They have power, they have knowledge. There's so many things. Just sit back and think about it. They can't even help go look at the Pope's Hall. Go look what it looks like. Type in Pope Hall Viper. Take a look at those pictures. Tell me what you see. I ain't even gonna tell you. I'll just go look. There's more Nephilim than you can imagine. A lot. A whole lot. Now, I'm not trying to attack you if you're Catholic. No. But listen, the Western Christian church has been infiltrated and manipulated. Listen, I grew up Southern Baptist. Organized religion of any kind has been contorted. It's not what it should be. We've all been deceived because we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but the prince of power of the air. Those are the principalities. The fallen angels, the demons, the Nephilim, those are the principalities, the powers of the air. Those are who we wrestle with. You understand? They've been around so long, they know how to do things. They know how to manipulate. They know so much knowledge. And the obelisk in St. Peter's Square is a beacon. You are safe here. They can't just have a neon flashing sign. "Hey, all Nephilim and fallen angels safe here. Just come on over." Yeah, it's kind of conspicuous, isn't it? So they have to have something that lets people around them know that are Nephilim The people that aren't won't have any idea, but the Nephilim knows exactly what they're seeing, and that's the obelisk. In any major city, you've got one. Washington, D.C. In fact, our 250 celebration that they're got on TV right this moment, May the 17th, guess what? Right behind it, what's sticking up there? The Washington Monument. Oops. Oh, I mean an obelisk. It's a beacon to say you're safe here. Just like how we have sanctuary cities, do you not think they do too? In fact, it's biblical. In Numbers 33, talking about giants, or otherwise known as Nephilim, and going into Canaan land, you had to drive out the Canaanites, which were the Nephilim, and you had 6 cities of refuge. It goes back to day one. That's why pyramids carry throughout, obelisks, all-seeing eyes, all that stuff. It's there. You just gotta be willing to open your eyes and see it. But you need to remember, when these things come on the scene, do not be deceived. Hold true to the word, what you know. I don't care what anything around you tells you. You need to remember what you know. It's gonna be convincing. They're going to be able to do things, but it's not true miracles. It's manipulations. It's just science you don't understand yet. They're not creating anything. They do not actually have power. They have knowledge, and a lot of time, okay, that we don't. We can't even comprehend it. And they rule this world, so they are the holders of true knowledge on this planet. Stand strong.